Yeah, today I am here. I am at home. I am in classroom, in English classroom. That's very nice for me.
To be inside or to be at home or to be with us? Which one? Huh? Which one?
Yeah, it is better to be in the classroom with another video, with another.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thank you. So how did you spend your time last week, Ali Bey?
Last week, I have took some picture from flower. On Sunday we had trekked of the Lycian way from Demre to Kekova. It was very hard for me. It was long trekking way. 15 kilometer.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But it was interesting.
Yeah, nice to hear that. So it was also a healthy thing that you did some healthy thing because you walked for 15 kilometers in the fresh air, değil mi? Yani
Yes.
It must be healthier for you.
I am not enough Ganuk, I think so, for this long trekking way, walking way. It will be better perhaps when the way shorter.
If it were a little bit shorter, you would be much happier, huh?
Yes.
Happier. Yeah, 15 kilometers is too long. Yani, too long. Yeah, for young people, it's okay. But for me, for myself, frankly, it is too long.
Too long. For me, too.
Yeah. Okay, Nurcan Hanım, how are you? Nice
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Thank you.
Again.
And you?
I'm fine. I'm fine because the weather was fine. The weather was so nice, so shiny, and there was a festival last Sunday in Göcek, and we were responsible for the stand on behalf of Türkiye Yardımseverler Derneği and Atatürkçü Düşünce Derneği. We cooked some böreks and çöreks and some cookies, and then we tried to, sell them to get some money as donation to our, derneğs, okay, charities, for our charities. It was nice to be with a lot of people after a long time, it was a long time because of pandemic reasons. We were very far away from these kind of organizations, and it was a nice atmosphere for me to be outside with some people together. And luckily, we haven't caught COVID-19 yet. Yani, hopefully, inshallah.
It's good.
I hope not. Yeah.
In Izmir, the weather is cold today. I am by my daughter home again because she is began a new work in Milas, I must look after for my daughter. Torunum neydi?
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter. She went to school again. I must she von service bus.
You must be careful with your granddaughter,
Yes,
and you must
yes.
take her away out of the service school bus.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I must. I'm a few days here
to look
sitting.
after her.
Yes, yes.
Yani God help you. May God help you.
Thank you.
It's a very hard job. It's a really hard job. Even harder than learning English language. You know, it's harder than learning.
Thank you. Yes,
Looking
yes.
after grandchildren is really harder than
Right.
you know, learning English lessons. Okay, learning English language. Okay, good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Neşe Hanım, how are you? Neşe Hanım.
Fine, thanks. This Saturday and Sunday, I have exam. I study Justice Department. This week I worked hard. I give myself a holiday as a gift. Monday I will go to Kıbrıs. Therefore, next week I can't come to your class. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. If you are busy with your work, okay, no problem. So you can catch up with our lessons on YouTube as well. Gürsen Hanım, how are you? As usual, you look so nice, so beautiful with your lovely scarf, you know.
Yeah.
I love your scarf.
I like always this scarf.
It looks good on you. It looks
especially for me.
Yeah, it looks good on you.
The days passed quickly last week. I forgot what I did. Yani doğru mu?
During last week, okay. No problem.
I worked as usual. I did homework. I drank tea in cafes with husband, and I did shopping.
Nice.
I really.
What did you buy? What did you buy, Gürsen Hanım? What did you buy? You went shopping.
Blues.
New outfit.
I am shopping white blues. Yeah,
white blouse. Okay, you bought
enough because I don't go.
Well, actually, everyone is retired. Everyone is retired, so we can only buy only one thing at once.
Yes.
As we all retired.
Really. Evet.
Yani we need more money. They don't pay us more money.
When I work, usually I am shopping.
Yeah, you went shopping when you were
shopping,
working.
yes.
Yeah, as usual, we did the same thing. But now, when you see all those clothes, you know, there are too many. There are too many.
1, 2, 3,000.
Okay, we only wear sports clothes.
I watched movie in television last week. I really
liked the movie. Reminds of the day. Actor Anthony Hopkins and Emma Thompson, actress.
Oh my goodness.
Very good, very good.
On Netflix or on TV?
No, TRT2.
Okay, okay.
TRT2.
Okay.
The plot of the movie was very good. Our habits and routines imprison us.
Okay. Thank you. Letafet Hanım, would you like to tell us about your last week a bit?
Yes, of course. I was in Izmir for 6 days. I wanted to visit my relatives and my friends because I lived there for 40 years.
Oh my goodness. Very long time.
So sunny. So I was happy. I walked a long time and I ate all time.
You ate many things. Okay, yeah. Okay. Afiyet olsun. Okay. Have a good appetite. Okay. So
And
sometimes
now I am here and I saw you and my friends. Of
you.
course, I am happy.
Thank you. Thank you. Süheyda Hanım, nice to see you again. Often, you know, you have been with us since 1:30 p.m. We started the first lesson 1:30.
Yes.
Yeah.
I continue part work in the garden.
You continue working. It is harder than, again, like Nurcan Hanım, you know, looking after grandchildren, working in the garden. Really, they are really hard work, harder than learning a language. Okay. Yeah.
A lot of animals, cats, dogs, chicken. Yes.
You feed them, huh? You
Yes.
feed them. Nice. Nice to be with nice pet animals. Thank you. Hatice Hanım, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Last week, I went Tuesday, Patara. Yes, Likya water set. I saw and take the pictures. Many flowers again. Going
Did you
to
pick up
the.
Did you pick these flowers? Did you pick flowers?
Yes.
Did you pick up flowers?
I take flowers. Very nice. Anemone. Very more anemone. I saw. We are trekking all together with my friends. Very nice days. The weather is nice, shining and hot. Very good days. In the morning, every day, I went gymnastic.
You went to a gym?
Gym, yes. Afternoon, I went physical therapy also.
Physical therapy.
Yes.
You got a physical therapy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every day, very busy last week.
So you didn't get bored. You didn't get bored. You were so busy that you didn't get bored. No bored. Değil mi? No boring life. Okay, nice.
Okay.
Ayşe Hanım. Hi, hello. I can't see your face well. I can't see your curtains.
Oh,
I like your curtains.
Thank you. Just one. It's okay.
Yeah, nice. It's much better. How are you? How was your
Thank
last week?
you. It was nice. One day I went your son's cafe.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
he
heard.
said.
I heard. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I had a cafe latte with coconut. I like it very much. And it was very delicious, really very delicious.
Every time they try new drinks, new cafes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really nice for them.
I
Yeah,
will go again.
yeah, really.
On Friday, in the morning, a friend invited me a breakfast. We will go together. That's all.
Okay,
That's all.
nice. If you feel happy and if you enjoy your life, it's much better
Yes.
than everything.
Yes.
Mevhibe Hanım, how are you? Nice to see you again.
Yes, I'm very happy today because the cold weather was the cold weather finished, and yesterday I met my daughters outside. In Üsküdar. The days was same.
Thank you. Thank you very much for being with us. Ayça Hanım, how are you? Are you okay? Are you okay?
No,
There's something wrong with your tooth, I think.
Operasyon
Okay, okay. Get well soon. Get well soon. You can only listen to us. And thank you very much for joining this class again, even if you feel worse. Okay. İnce Hanım, if you turn your iPad a little bit. No, you can't. You can't. So we can just see in this way. How are you? Huh? How are you, İnce Hanım?
Fine. The weather is very good today. Not rainy. Same the other week. Same every time because my mom is difficult walking. Toilet is together. Come back. Come go. This is. Coming is grandchild together playing, the sleep together, same every
Same
time.
days.
Because
Okay.
my mom goes to Izmir, I am not going to Izmir. My friend I see, but I don't going to Izmir. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Enver Bey, are you there? Even if we can't see you, would you like to tell us about your week, last week?
I am so. I hope that you and all my friends are well.
Yeah.
Every day in the morning and in the evenings, I walk with my dog for an hour.
Every day.
Together, every day.
Nice. A good exercise for you, for your body. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
And I hope that I am going to work in the garden in Urla. At last weekend, my son's wife, grandmother died.
Ah,
We-
so
we
sorry
are-
to
we
hear
are-
that.
We are interested in her,
Uh-huh.
and so
Okay.
Hani-
Yeah, it's really sad to hear that. Okay. Thank you, Enver Bey. Shall we start our lesson with this, with checking our homework? Do you remember? We
Yes.
had the homework. Where are you?
Yes.
My
Workbook.
workbook, reading text. Yeah, as far as I remember.
Page 42.
Huh. And have we done this part? Have we done this comparing two people? Have we done the previous page? Yaptık mı bunu?
Yes, yes.
Evet.
Buyurun. Page
Evet.
41. We finished, değil mi? No problem.
Yeah,
Evet.
Okay.
finished.
Now
Yes.
this time, yeah, here. Let's
Reading.
reading part. Yeah, just
Yes.
before doing the reading part, I want you to read and hear all the reading text so that you can just hear how to pronounce the words. Okay, read and follow at the same time. Okay, let's start. It would be great if you mute all your microphones. Thank you, so that there will be no outside noise. Okay.
Unit 6, Exercise 8. Reading text. 3 great things to do in London. There are enough things to do in London to fill a lifetime. As the great English writer Samuel Johnson said, when a man is tired of London, he is tired of life. Here are just 3 suggestions. The London Eye. The London Eye is the most popular tourist attraction in the UK. It attracts 3.5 million visitors a year. It's on the south bank of the River Thames. At 135 meters, it is the tallest big wheel in Europe, and it provides the best views of the city. You can see the Houses of Parliament and St. Paul's Cathedral at your feet, and Windsor Castle to the west, 40 kilometers away. The wheel rotates at a speed of 26 centimeters per second, about 0.9 kilometers per hour. It doesn't stop to take on passengers, but don't worry, it moves slowly enough to allow people to walk on and off. One trip takes about half an hour. It costs about £16 for an adult and £8.50 for a child. People have parties on it. Some people even get married on it. The British Museum. The British Museum is situated in Bloomsbury, just north of the centre. It has the biggest collection of ancient Egyptian, Roman, and Greek artifacts in the world. Here you can see the Rosetta Stone, made over 2,200 years ago, which provided the key to the understanding of Egyptian hieroglyphs, and the marble friezes from the Parthenon in Greece, known as the Elgin Marbles. It is best to see the museum over several visits, rather than trying to see too much at once. The most amazing thing about the museum is that it is free. Regent's Park. Regent's Park is just to the north of Oxford Street. It isn't London's biggest open space, Hyde Park is, but it is the most beautiful formal park and provides a huge range of attractions. The flower beds are in bloom all year round, and the rose garden, with 30,000 roses, is filled with colour and perfume in the summer months. There are ponds with ducks, a boating lake, cafes and restaurants, tennis courts, running tracks, and playing fields for football, baseball, and kite flying. There is also London Zoo and the wonderful open-air theatre, which has plays for all ages between May and October. There really is something for everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, nice. Have you ever been to London? Has everyone been to London before? Has anyone?
Yes,
Yes.
I have been many times.
Yeah,
Of course.
for sure. Can you please tell us about your feelings about London? How did you find that place, this city?
It's a very crowded city. It's exciting, and there are many things to do. I went British Museum also, all museums, and I watched the Cats musical. Cats. I watched.
Performance.
Yes. But I went there many years ago, maybe 30 years ago. We will stay 4 days.
Yeah. Yani in the past, it
Yes,
would
in the past.
you used to stay there for many days, for 4 days at
Yes.
least. Değil mi?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. But nowadays they just fly there and then go back. Değil mi? Without staying there.
Now, yes.
It's too tiring, huh? For you know.
Yes, of course.
Or crew, for the crew. Yeah.
We were stay Hounslow. It's not center of the London. It takes 40-45 minutes about by bus. And always we went in the morning to the center and return back the evening.
Yeah, it was so tiring again, you know, every day when you were there. Okay, anyone?
No.
Has anyone would like to, is there anyone else to talk about their experience in London? Londra'da daha önce bulunmuş olan var mı? Onunla ilgili anıları olan var mı? No. Okay. Here is the reading text when you have already done your homework. Pardon. Complete the sentences with a superlative adjective from the text. Okay. Hadi bakalım. Let's find out.
Öğretmenim bir şey sorabilir miyim?
Yes.
Bir şey sorabilir miyim?
Buyurun.
Şu there are enough things diye başlayan cümlede nereden başlamamız lazım çeviri yapmak için? Yani orada bir zorlanma hissettim. Ben bayağı böyle bir hani çok kolay anladığım halde
there are enough things to do in London to fill a lifetime.
Evet.
Biz buna çeviri yapmak istersek eğer Londra'da diye başlıyoruz, değil mi Türkçe'de?
Evet.
Londra'da yeteri kadar şey var. Ne var? Bir ömrü doldurmak için yapılacak çok şey var Londra'da diyoruz. Yani düzeltelim cümleyi. Bir ömrü doldurmak için Londra'da yapılacak çok şey var. Yeteri kadar şey var anlamında diyoruz. There are enough. Şimdi bu there are yapımız biliyorsunuz. Bunu dönemin başında görmüştük. There is, there are yapısı var, yok. Bir şeyin varlığını, yokluğunu hani evimizi tarif ederken there are 3 windows, there are 3 bedrooms diyoruz ya in our house dediğimiz zaman var, yok. There aren't any windows diyoruz ya da there aren't any gardens in my house diyorsunuz. negatifi de aren't ya da there is dediğimiz zaman tekil bir şey için kullanıyorduk. Burada enough things, yeteri kadar şeyler, plural olduğu için are kullanılmış burada.
Evet.
Şimdi biz bunu Fethiye için kendinizi ya da ne diyelim Fethiye'de görülecek çok yer var diyelim. Nasıl söyleriz bu cümleyi? Çok yer
There
var.
are a lot of things
A lot of
in
things
Fethiye
to do in Fethiye.
to see.
Görülecek çok yer var diyelim. Yer.
To see.
Places.
Place.
There are many
are-
places
There are
in Fethiye to see, to visit.
There are many places to see
To see
in
in
Fethiye. Değil
Fethiye.
mi? There are many
Many
places.
places to
Peki. Turistik yerler vardır diyelim. Turistik
There are
yerler.
many touristic places
Hı hı.
to
the
see
most
in
popular
Fethiye.
tourist.
Okay, to see. There are many touristic places to see in
See
Fethiye.
in Fethiye.
Evet. Peki ne diyebiliriz? Kendinizi mutlu etmek için, yani eğlendirmek için yapılacak çok şey var deyin Fethiye'de. Enjoy kelimesini kullanabiliriz. Enjoy. Entertain diyebiliriz.
There are many
Evet.
enjoy.
Söyleyin. There are
Many joy.
Many enjoy.
There are many
Are
things.
There are
Many
many
things.
many things
Things to enjoy.
to enjoy.
Evet. Many things
yourself.
to enjoy.
Enjoy.
There are many things to do
To do.
to enjoy.
Enjoy in
Yourself mı sizin?
Enjoy yourself.
enjoy
Enjoy yourself.
In Fethiye.
Yourself.
yourself
In
in Fethiye.
to do in Fethiye buraya gelecek. In
To do
Fethiye.
Fethiye.
Okay?
Fethiye to enjoy yourself.
Evet. There are many things to do in Fethiye to enjoy yourself. Bu da güzel bir cümle for you to share with foreign people when you want to talk with them. Okay.
Yazarın söylediğini nasıl çeviriyoruz öğretmenim lütfen?
Nasıl?
When a man is tired of the London, he is tired of life. Bunun how can we translate this sentence?
When a man is tired of London, he is tired of life demesi. Eğer bir insan Londra'dan bıkmışsa, yorgunsa hayattan yorgun demektir.
Hayattan yorulmuştum.
Ne kadar çok
Sadece
Londra'yı çok seviyormuş.
When a man is tired of London, yani there are so many things to do. Yani when you are tired of life, that means you don't want to do anything else. Yani siz hayattan artık vazgeçmişseniz sizin
ancak o zaman zevk almazsınız.
Allah size sabır selamet versin diyoruz in Turkish. There's nothing to say. Here are just 3 suggestions diyor. Suggestions, öneriler. Here are just işte şimdi burada ne veriyor? 3 tane öneri veriyor. Sadece 3 öneri veriyor. Nelerden bu öneriler? Among many things to do, değil mi? Bunların arasından yapılacak şeylerin arasında. As the great English writer Samuel Johnson said. Buradaki as'in anlamı ne oluyor burada?
Göre.
Harika bir yazar olan, harika bir yazar olan, büyük bir yazar olan.
Evet.
States,
Harika İngiliz yazar Samuel Johnson'ın söylediği gibi.
Evet.
Evet. When a man is tired of London, he is tired of life. Evet. Şimdi devam ediyoruz. Süperlatif adjective'le dolduracağız. Şimdi the London Eye, açalım şeyimizi de, cevap anahtarımızı. Yeah, go on. The London Eye, who wants to do the first part? Ali Bey.
Most popular.
Most popular.
Okay, is the most popular tourist attraction
Tourist attraction in the UK.
in the United Kingdom. The London Eye is the most popular tourist attraction. Okay. Number 2.
Is the tallest
It is the
big
tallest
well in
big well
Europe.
in Europe.
In Europe.
It
is
the
the
tallest big
tallest
wheel.
tallest
Wheel,
big
wheel,
tekerlek.
tekerlek. Yani burada it is,
Başka manaya geliyor.
ama bu tekerlek değil, dönme dolap diyoruz.
Dönme dolap.
Big wheel in Europe, dönme dolap. Number 3.
It provides the best views of the city.
It provides. Provide means provide. Temin eder, sağlar. Sağlamak, provide. It provides the best views of the city.
The British Museum
British Museum.
biggest collection.
The British Museum has the biggest collection
of
ancient
artifacts in the world.
The British Museum has the biggest collection of ancient artifacts in the world. Ancient means very old,
Antik.
Artifacts. That means
İnsan eliyle yapılmış.
You know, very yani from the remainings from the past, very old past. Yani geçmişten çok
yapılmış.
eski kalıntılarla, sanat eserleriyle, geçmişten kalan çok eski sanat eserleri, gerçek sanat eserlerinden koleksiyonuna sahiptir. The biggest, the British Museum. Okay. Number 5.
It is best to see the museum
over several visits.
Okay, it is best to see the museum over several visits. Yani, what do you understand from this sentence? Is the museum is very big or small?
Very big.
Very big. Yeah, over several visits. You cannot finish visiting the museum only with one visit.
One or two times.
You have to make several visits over there. Okay. Number 6.
Regent Park
is
London's biggest open space in
London.
Regent's Park isn't the biggest open space. Which one is the biggest open space? Which park?
Hyde Park.
Hyde Park is the
biggest in London.
Space in London. Okay, number 7.
It is the most
beautiful formal park.
It is the most beautiful formal park. Şimdi with these sentences, what can you say about Fethiye or İzmir from the students from İzmir? What kind of sentences you can make? Will you please tell me at least one sentence using as an example? These are sample sentences.
The Fethiye is the most popular tourist attraction in the Turkey.
In Turkey. Well done.
In Turkey.
In Turkey.
In Turkey.
Çok güzel. Peki, where is the most popular tourist attraction in Fethiye? Where is the most popular tourist attraction in Fethiye? Where?
Tourist attraction in the Kayaköy.
Kayaköy.
Evet,
Kayaköy.
Yes,
Hadi make up your sentence.
Is the most
Kayaköy
popular attraction.
Hamam Sokağı.
Babada.
Yes. Paspatur.
Babada. Değil mi?
Evet,
Peki.
Paspatur.
Ne diyelim? Babada, Paspatur ve Kayaköy diyelim.
Kayaköy.
İçin bir tek cümle kuralım. In Fethiye. Aynen. Neyi değiştirmemiz gerekiyor? Söyleyelim. Kayaköy. Köy. Kayaköy. Paspatur and
Baba.
Babada.
Are
The popular
attraction most popular
tourist attraction.
Tourist attractions. Plural. Değil mi? Tourist attractions in Fethiye.
Fethiye.
Okay. Peki, what about Fethiye Park? Fethi Bey Park. What can you say?
is near the
Fethiye is the biggest park in Fethiye.
Fethi Bey Park. Fethi Bey Park is the biggest park
in Fethiye.
Çok güzel. Arkadaşlar, do you want me to write it on the whiteboard? No? Or it's enough. Yazmamı ister misiniz bu cümleleri Fethiye ile ilgili, yoksa yazıyor?
Duymak daha güzel geliyor. Bilmiyorum.
Okay, nice. Peki, şimdi just concentrate on the third sentence. What provides or what place provides the best views of Fethiye? Babada
is
107 the best view of the city.
Of Fethiye. Very nice. Babada provides the best views of Fethiye. Yeah.
For example, I want to say the for Izmir.
Yeah, why not?
Tazelenme is the most popular tourist attraction in Izmir. We can see all over the city from Kadifekale.
Okay, it provides the best views of the city at the same time, değil mi? It provides the best views of the city. Are there any museums in Izmir?
Yes.
Yes.
We have a few museums.
Near the cordon. Agora is yes, Basmane. Simirna in Bayraklı.
Selçuk, Efesus.
Yes, Ephesus.
In Pergamon to Pergamon.
Ya demek ki when you start there are structure ile başlarsanız how can you make up a sentence about İzmir?
How can about
there are many
things to do
in Izmir to fill a lifetime. That's it.
There are many places to see.
Yes.
Or there are many popular tourist attractions. There are many. There are the most popular
Most popular.
attractions in İzmir, değil mi? There are
Yes.
the most popular
Popular
tourist attractions in
İzmir.
İzmir. Okay.
There are many.
Yani demek ki that's with these sentences you can just convert these to your real lives. Değil mi? Using these sentences you can just read and write and talk about the places where you live. Şimdi next exercise, complete the sentences with a number from the text. What are the numbers? Let's see.
The London I is at
I
is at
how many minutes?
535
135 meters
meters.
135 meters high.
You can see.
You can see 40 kilometers into the distance. Or
The trip takes.
the trip takes half an hour minutes.
30 minutes. 30 minutes. Okay, the trip takes
30 minutes.
How can you translate this sentence? The trip takes 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 dakika sürer.
Half an hour.
30 dakika sürer.
30 minutes.
It costs 16 pounds.
Yeah, it costs 8 for an adult and 64 a child.
Cents for a child.
For
Okay.
a child.
The Rosetta Stone was made over
2,200 years ago.
2,200 years ago.
There are over
30,000 flowers in the
rose gardens in Regent's Park.
Regent's Park. Çok güzel. Like, any questions about it? So in these or with these sentences, you can give some more detailed information about a place. More detailed information. In the previous one, you can yani in the previous exercise, you can just give some more general information about a place, but here are more detailed information in this part. Okay, the third one, here is a reference word. Where does here refer to in these sentences? In Turkish, to translate this question, here kelimesi cümlelerde neye gidiyor, neye tekabül ediyor, neye karşılık geliyor? To understand the reading text, we have to be really good at the reference words. Reference words are like here, there, this, or he or she gibi kelimeler reference kelimeleridir İngilizce'de. Bunlar hakkında eğer gerçekten bilgimiz varsa o zaman bir metni çok rahatlıkla anlayabiliyoruz. Şimdi, you can hire a boat here. Where?
Regent's Park. Regent's Park.
Regent's Park. Well done. So, you can see things from ancient Rome here. Where?
British Museum.
British Museum.
British Museum.
The British Museum. You can see St. Paul's Cathedral from here.
The London Eye.
The London Eye. Well done.
The London Eye.
You can get married here.
London
Eye again. You can see a play here.
Regent's Park.
Regent's Park, right? You can play games here.
Regent's
Park.
Regent's Park again. So after these questions, it's very easy to understand the name,
Yes.
the meaning of this, reading text, değil mi? So you have got some information about London with these things. Okay, then. Şimdi visiting London. Listening to an Australian couple who are visiting London for the first time. Look at the pictures and tick the places that they mention. Şimdi I want to just get these pictures smaller for you to see all the pictures, but how do you think I am going to do it? Yeah. If I make it smaller, so is it easy for you to see the pictures? No.
No.
But yani a little bit bigger. Yeah. Okay. Now I want you to listen to the couple. They are visiting London for the first time. And in the first picture, what do you see? Let's check what you see in these pictures. Oops.
St. Paul Cathedral.
St. Paul's Cathedral. The second one?
The
London
Eye.
Tower Bridge.
The Tower Bridge.
Madame Tussauds.
Buckingham
Palace.
Westminster Abbey.
Piccadilly Circus.
Piccadilly.
Famous
Bank.
Piccadilly Circus. Piccadilly Circus means in Turkish Piccadilly Meydanı. Meydanı, Piccadilly Circus. Or Square. Square, Big Ben.
Hyde Park and
Trafalgar Square. Evet. Şimdi it's time to listen to this couple. While you are listening, you should put a tick the places they mention. Yani bahsettikleri yerin ismini duyduğunuz resimleri tıklıyoruz. Okay?
Unit 6.
Yani if you mute your microphones, it will be better for you to hear. Okay. Yeah.
Exercise 9. Parts 1 and 2. Visiting London.
We're from Australia. It's our first time in London. We arrived a week ago and I think we know London pretty well already.
Nah, not really. We know the tourist spots. London's a huge city. We only know the centre.
Well, we thought a bus tour was the best way to start. So we took a tour of all the best known landmarks. It was called the Big Bus Tour. It was open top and we sat upstairs and...
It didn't rain, thank goodness. But it was cold on top of that bus.
Yeah, but we saw so much. It was amazing. We saw all these places that you know about from pictures and on TV and in the movies. We began at Piccadilly Circus and...
Yep, the statue of Eros was a lot smaller than I thought.
Yeah, it was, but I thought it was cute. There were lots of people sitting round it on the steps. You know they say if you stand in Piccadilly Circus long enough, you'll meet nearly everyone you ever knew.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Well, that's what they say. Next stop was Trafalgar Square. Nelson's Column was as big as I expected.
Yeah, it was. Lots of people sitting around there too.
And I love the drive down the Mall to Buckingham Palace. But the flag wasn't up, so we knew the Queen wasn't there.
She was probably in one of her other palaces. I think she has a few.
I liked Big Ben in the Houses of Parliament. Big Ben was big, and it was striking 11 when we drove past. What did you think of Big Ben?
Yeah, good. But I like the London Eye more. It's right by the river there. We're going on it tomorrow.
You get the best views in London from the Eye.
I read that. And I also read that 4 million people a year go on it. It's the most popular tourist attraction.
Really? More popular than the museums and galleries?
Yep.
But do you know what I liked best?
Seeing Westminster Abbey where Prince William and Kate married.
That was interesting. The best for me are the parks. We have a Hyde Park in Sydney, Australia, and I love the one in London too. There are parks everywhere, so when you just can't walk another step seeing the sights, you can sit down on a bench or some grass in the park.
Well, you can if it's not raining. Yeah, I like the parks too.
Yeah. Is it enough? Only once listening once? No. Okay. One more. Yeah.
Unit 6, Exercise 9, Parts 1 and 2. Visiting London.
We're from Australia. It's our first time in London. We arrived a week ago, and I think we know London pretty well already.
Nah, not really. We know the tourist spots. London's a huge city. We only know the centre.
Well, we thought a bus tour was the best way to start, so we took a tour of all the best-known landmarks. It was called the Big Bus Tour. It was open top, and we sat upstairs and...
It didn't rain, thank goodness, but it was cold on top of that bus.
Yeah, but we saw so much. It was amazing. We saw all these places that you know about from pictures and on TV and in the movies. We began at Piccadilly Circus and...
Yep, the statue of Eros was a lot smaller than I thought.
Yeah, it was, but I thought it was cute. There were lots of people sitting round it on the steps. You know, they say if you stand in Piccadilly Circus long enough, you'll meet nearly everyone you ever knew.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Well, that's what they say. Next stop was Trafalgar Square. Nelson's Column was as big as I expected.
Yeah, it was. Lots of people sitting around there too.
And I love the drive down the Mall to Buckingham Palace. But the flag wasn't up, so we knew the Queen wasn't there.
She was probably in one of her other palaces. I think she has a few.
I liked Big Ben in the Houses of Parliament. Big Ben was big, and it was striking 11 when we drove past. What did you think of Big Ben?
Yeah, good, but I like the London Eye more. It's right by the river there. We're going on it tomorrow.
You get the best views in London from the Eye.
I read that, and I also read that 4 million people a year go on it. It's the most popular tourist attraction.
Really? More popular than the museums and galleries?
Yep.
But do you know what I liked best?
Seeing Westminster Abbey where Prince William and Kate married.
That was interesting. The best for me are the parks. We have a Hyde Park in Sydney, Australia, and I love the one in London too. There are parks everywhere, so when you just can't walk another step seeing the sights, you can sit down on a bench or some grass in the park.
Well, you can if it's not raining. Yeah, I like the parks too.
Yep. Shall we check now?
Yes.
Which places do they mention?
Gezmediği yerler
Only
de var.
give the names of the... Sorry?
One.
What did you say?
First, Piccadilly Circus.
Okay, yani it doesn't matter. It mustn't be in the same order. Yeah, the Piccadilly Circus.
Westminster Abbey.
Westminster Abbey. Evet.
Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace.
The London.
Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Hyde Park.
Hyde Park.
Trafalgar Square.
The London Eye.
Hyde Park.
The London Eye. Okay, Buckingham Palace.
Tower Bridge.
London Eye. Buckingham Palace. Trafalgar Square. Westminster Abbey.
Tower
Piccadilly
Bridge.
Circus,
Big Ben.
Big Ben.
And Hyde Park.
Hyde Park. That's it. Değil mi? That's it.
7. Yes.
1, 2,
Yes,
3,
7.
4,
7.
5, 6, 7 places. Okay.
Yes.
Şimdi, yeah, nice. If you yani in this listening part you don't have to understand every word. You don't have to. Her kelimeyi anlamak zorunda değilsiniz. Sadece you should have concentrated on the names of the city places, okay, like Hyde Park, Piccadilly Circus gibi. Okay. Şimdi there are some sentences. Now I want you to listen again and circle the correct answers. Şimdi try to understand. Downstairs, upstairs. Do you understand the meaning?
Upstairs. Yes. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Okay. Smaller, bigger, you know. Bigger
Piccadilly.
than or
Piccadilly.
as. What does it mean? Bigger than? Bir şeyden büyük.
Nereden?
As big
Onlar
as
nereden başlıyor?
They expected.
büyük.
Turu nereden?
They expected umdukları kadar büyük ya da umduklarından daha büyük. Değil mi? Was bigger than they expected. Expect means ummak, hope. Yani umduklarından daha büyük müydü ya da bu kadar büyük müydü? Umdukları kadar.
Piccadilly Circus.
The Queen was or wasn't at home. You understand?
Wasn't at home. Wasn't at home.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to listen to it again. Just I want you to understand much better these sentences. Big Ben was striking 7 or 11 when they drove past. Drove past means drive past when they are driving, when they were driving past. Arabayla geçerlerken. Striking means çalmak. Değil mi? Strike. The big band. Din don, din don, din don. Okay? 4 million people a month or a year go on the London Eye. Go on, they go there to visit anlamında. The number of people. Both London and Sydney have a Hyde Park or Regent's Park. Şimdi dinliyorum bir daha. Bir daha dinleyelim. Okay, dinleyelim ve bu cümlelerin hangisi doğruysa onu circle edelim.
Exercise 9, parts 1 and 2.
2.
Visiting London.
We're from Australia. It's our first time in London. We arrived a week ago and I think we know London pretty well already.
Nah, not really. We know the tourist spots. London's a huge city. We only know the centre.
Well, we thought a bus tour was the best way to start. The best known landmarks. It was called the Big Bus Tour. It was open top and we sat upstairs and...
It didn't rain, thank goodness. But it was cold on top of that bus.
Yeah, but we saw so much. It was amazing. We saw all these places that you know about from pictures and on TV and in the movie. We began at Piccadilly Circus and...
Yeah, the statue of Eros was a lot smaller than I thought.
Yeah, it was, but I thought it was cute. There were lots of people sitting round it on the steps. You know they say if you stand in Piccadilly Circus long enough, you'll meet nearly everyone you ever knew.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Well, that's what they say. Next stop was Trafalgar Square. Nelson's column was as big as I expected.
Yeah, it was. Lots of people sitting around there too.
And I loved the drive down the Mall to Buckingham Palace. But the flag wasn't up, so we knew the Queen wasn't there.
She was probably in one of her other palaces. I think she has a few.
I liked Big Ben in the Houses of Parliament. Big Ben was big, and it was striking 11 when we drove past. What did you think of Big Ben?
Yeah, good. But I like the London Eye more. It's right by the river there. We're going on it tomorrow.
You get the best views in London from the Eye.
I read that, and I also read that 4 million people a year go on it. It's the most popular tourist attraction.
Really? More popular than the museums and galleries?
Yep.
But do you know what I liked best?
Seeing Westminster Abbey where Prince William and Kate married.
That was interesting. The best for me are the parks. We have a Hyde Park in Sydney, Australia, and I love the one in London too. There are parks everywhere, so when you just can't walk another step seeing the sights, you can sit down on a bench or some grass in the park.
Well, you can if it's not raining. Yeah, I like the parks too.
Yeah. Shall we check? Because this is the third time you are listening, okay? Let's have a look at the answers. Number 1, they said where? Downstairs or upstairs?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Upstairs on the bus.
Where did they begin their tour?
Piccadilly Circus.
Where did they begin their tour? At Piccadilly Circus. What about the statue of Eros? Bigger or smaller?
Smaller.
What about Nelson's column?
As big as.
As big as they expected. Was the Queen at home?
Wasn't at home.
How did they understand? Do you remember? How did they understand that the Queen wasn't at home? The flag. They mentioned about
the flag.
Queen wasn't there. The flag
Down.
wasn't. Booking car.
Was the flag up?
No.
Or
No.
the flag wasn't up. That means when the Queen was there, the flag was up. No? When the Queen is at home, the flag is up. Yani bayrak takılı oluyor. Yeah, when the Queen is at home. Okay. When what about the Big Ben? How many times was Big Ben striking? How many times?
11.
11 striking 11. Sorry. Striking 11 gösteriyordu anlamında. Big Ben was striking 11 gösteriyordu. Okay. 4 million people
Year ago.
year okay,
On the London Eye.
have a Hyde or Regent's Park? Hyde Park. Well done. Good. Your listening are really good, as far as I understand. Really, really good. How do you feel about listening? Huh? Is it good? You're really good at. Yani really good at. You are improving your. Yeah, you're listening. It's very nice to see that. Okay. No, I don't want it. Okay. Okay. Do you remember last week we learned a little bit about synonyms and antonyms? Synonyms, the same meanings, but antonyms, opposite meanings. Even the words that have opposite meanings are called antonyms. Whose microphone is, you know, drizzling, drizzling, you know. Birinin.
Çok kötü. Bir şey anlamıyoruz.
I think, kulaklıktan kaynaklı.
Hocam bunu çözelim. Bütün derslerde hepimiz için sorun. Arkadaşımız bunu lütfen kullanmasın.
Evet, kulaklık sanıyorum bu. Kulaklıktan kaynaklanıyor bu. Hareket ettikçe o kulaklık cızır cızır bir şey ses oluyor. Sanıyorum ondan. Şimdi kesildi ama. Şimdi yok. Değil mi?
Evet.
Yok.
No. Okay. Şimdi match an adjective in A with a synonym in B. Okay, hadi bakalım. Look at this one.
Difficult.
Hard.
Difficult.
Easy.
Hard is already done.
Hard.
Crazy.
Mad.
Mad.
Mad.
Rich.
Guilty.
Wealthy. Number 4.
Clever, intelligent,
Intelligent.
big,
Huge.
What about this one?
Awful, terrible.
Awful.
Terrible.
awful,
Cold, freezing.
Cold.
Freezing.
Angry. Terrible. Sorry. Annoyed.
Good looking.
Good looking.
It's
Lovely. Wonderful.
Wonderful. Okay.
wonderful.
Lovely, wonderful. Well done. Şimdi, do we know all their meanings? Difficult,
Zor.
zor, crazy,
Çılgın.
rich,
Zengin.
zengin,
Zeki,
clever,
Akıllı.
akıllı, intelligent, big,
Büyük.
huge, büyük,
Çirkin.
awful, berbat, terrible, berbat, cold, freezing,
Soğuk.
Dondurucu.
dondurucu, soğuk anlamında, angry,
Kızgın.
kızgın, öfkeli, annoyed, handsome,
Yakışıklı.
Yakışıklı.
good looking,
Good looking.
iyi
Güzel.
görünümlü. We use good looking for
For
all
ladies.
women, handsome for
For gentlemen.
good looking. We use both women and men, but handsome for only men. Okay.
Only man.
Only man.
Wonderful.
Lovely. Harika.
Hoş.
Harika. Güzel.
Harika.
Sevimli.
Güzel.
Çok güzel.
Beautiful gibi. Wonderful. Okay. Şimdi complete the conversation with a synonym from the exercise 1. Okay. This exercise really hard. I know it's too difficult for me. Hadi bakalım.
Tony such a handsome young man.
I wish I was good
I
looking.
wish I was a good looking as film.
I wish I was as good looking
As him.
Yani how do you translate?
Onun kadar güzel olmak isterdim. Yakışıklı olmak
Onun
isterdim.
kadar güzel, yani onun kadar
Olmak.
güzel bir film olduğuna göre onun kadar yakışıklı olmak isterdim.
The weather is awful today.
Terrible.
It's terrible.
We can't
Go to the beach.
Can't go to the beach.
Evet.
Tom is so
so intelligent.
Yes, he is very clever.
Very clever.
Very
But
nice.
he isn't very nice.
But isn't very nice.
He isn't very nice.
The empire
It is.
Isn't
huge.
It's huge.
Why are you so angry with me?
I am annoyed.
I'm annoyed that
You
call me
didn't call me last night.
I'm
Okay,
annoyed
let's-
that you didn't call me last night. Peki, how do you translate this sentence? I'm annoyed that
Çok kızgınım.
Sana çok kızgınım çünkü
Beni
sen
çağırmadığın
Beni aramadın.
için
Kızgınım.
beni
Bu gece
çağırmadığın için
beni arama.
Beni
Hayır,
dün
aramadığın
akşam
Beni aramadığın için
Aramadığın için
sana
kızgınım.
çok
You
kızgınım.
didn't call me. Evet, dün akşam aramadığın için kızgınım.
kızgınım. I am annoyed that. Okay. Yeah, we can't go to the beach. Okay. Go on with the other part. Complete the sentences from exercise 4. I'm sorry. Şimdi antonyms. Şimdi bunlar, these are important things. There are many prefixes. Prefix ön ek. Ön ek. Şimdi prefix dediğimiz zaman in English there are some prefixes that make an adjective opposite meaning. Şimdi for example un. Şimdi tidy, untidy. Mesela
Possible,
negatif
impossible.
anlam yapıyor. Zıt anlam. Im yapıyor mesela ya da in yapıyor. Bu üçünü görelim. Şimdi nelermiş? Bakalım.
Polite, impolite.
Hatırladığınız var mı? Polite için.
Unpolite.
Unpolite.
Untidy. Unhappy.
Peki, tidy için?
Impolite.
Unpolite.
Impolite.
Unlimit.
Ömer Bey doğru. Impolite. Tidy.
Untidy.
Tidy. Well done. Expensive.
Inexpensive.
Inexpensive. Inexpensive means cheap, değil mi? Cheap.
Evet.
Peki. Happy.
Unhappy.
Unhappy. Çok güzel.
Unhappy.
Uninteresting.
Interesting.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Çok doğru. Incorrect. Intelligent.
Unintelligent.
Unintelligent.
Impossible.
Bunların anlamlarını biliyoruz değil mi? We know what they mean. Tidy, düzenli. Düzensiz. Polite,
Kibar. Nazik.
nazik değil. Kaba. Expensive,
Pahalı.
inexpensive.
Ucuz.
Happy,
Mutlu. Mutsuz.
mutsuz. Interesting,
İlginç. Sıradan.
ilginç, enteresan.
Uninteresting.
Bu nasıl uninteresting?
Sıradan.
Sıradan diyebiliriz. Başka?
Evet.
Sıkıcı olabilir değil mi?
Sıkıcı.
Uninteresting. Correct.
Evet.
Doğru.
Doğru.
Yanlış.
Wrong.
Yanlış.
Incorrect. Wrong.
İşte bakın.
False.
Hocam false mu olacak, wrong mu?
Şimdi wrong yanlış demek. Şimdi bu correct, incorrect bir kurala göre correct ya da incorrect diyoruz. Mesela true, false var mesela. True ve false kelimeleri var. True, false gerçek anlamda doğru, gerçeğe uygun olarak doğru. False yalan anlamında. Yanlış diyoruz. Doğru, yanlış. Right, wrong bir şeye göre doğru, wrong bir şeye göre yanlış demek. Ama correct, incorrect bir hani grameri doğru cümle mesela olabilir. Correct bir cümle false bir anlam içerebilir. Anlatabiliyor muyum aradaki farkı?
Evet.
Tamam. Ya da wrong bir meaning içerebilir.
Ben kötüyüm. Ben kötüyüm dediğimiz zaman anlam yani cümle doğru.
Correct bir cümle.
Cümle doğru ama anlam yok.
It is wrong. It is false aynı zamanda. It's not true. Şimdi bakıyoruz. Complete the chart with the words in the box. Şimdi bunların adjective'lerin antonym with another word. Burada bakalım bunların karşılığını verebiliyor muyuz? Complete the chart. Bakalım. Polite.
Polite, rude.
Polite, rude. Tidy.
Tidy, clean.
Messy, dağınık. Düzenli, dağınık.
Expensive, cheap.
Expensive, cheap.
Happy, miserable.
Miserable. Hani bu Victor Hugo'nun Sefiller, miserables. Ona tabii Fransızca miserables diye mi geçiyor Fransızca'da? Miserable.
Interesting.
Boring. Correct.
Wrong.
Evet.
Intelligent, stupid.
Stupid.
Selfish, kind.
Selfish, kind.
Generous.
Selfish için generous kelimesini de verebiliriz. Selfish yani when a person is rude, nazik anlamı ama nazik anlamında eğer kaba anlamındaysa o zaman selfish de olabiliyor. Yani sadece kendini düşünen birisi olarak ama bencil, para harcamakta işte
kendine
diyorsak o zaman generous kullanmamız gerekir. Evet. Şimdi bakayım başka bir şey var mı? Evet, burada var cümleler. Ya. Hadi bakalım. Bu cümleleri dolduralım. Yapalım. Exercise 4'dan alacağız. Evet, Enver Bey buyurun.
London is cheap. Evet. Yazmışsınız hocam.
Bir daha söyleyin. 2'yi de söyleyin Enver Bey.
London is so expensive. Nothing is cheap. You're so messy. Why can't you keep your room
Tidy.
Değil mi? Tidy. Your room tidy. Bakın güzel bir cümle bu. Why can't you keep your room tidy? Bunu kime söyleriz? Çocuklara söyler miyiz? Children'a.
My children.
Your children. Why can't you keep your room tidy? How many times have I told you before? Yani kaç defa söyledim sana? Why can't you keep your room? Demek ki bunun odanı düzenli tut kelimesini burada keep your room tidy. Keep your room tidy.
It was boring.
Why can't you keep your room tidy? Okay, number 3.
So the film was interesting,
But I thought it was boring.
It was boring, değil mi?
I thought my answer was wrong.
Ayşe Hanım, number 4.
I thought my answer was wrong,
Correct.
but the teacher said it was correct.
It was right or correct, doğru. İkisi de doğru. Right or wrong'un karşılığı right, correct. Yine o da doğru. O da doğru. İkisi de doğru. Correct, right. Süheda Hanım, number 5.
My parents are very different. My father is really selfish, but my mother is very kind.
Very kind. Çok güzel. Nurcan Hanım.
I was so happy yesterday, but today I am
Totally miserable.
Miserable. Miserable. Miserable. Neşe Hanım, number 7.
My brother's teachers say he is intelligent, but I think he is stupid.
He is stupid. Stupid. Mevhibe Hanım, number 8.
Why are you so rude? It's much easier to be polite.
To be polite.
Polite.
Çok güzel. Şimdi, do we have time? Time. Var birazcık zamanımız. Biraz geç başladık sizinle. Şimdi, bakın. Şimdi burada, listen to the word stress of the words in the box. Write them in the correct box. Şimdi bakıyoruz. Burada there are three dots. But one of them is bigger than the others. Değil mi? If you see the bigger dot in the at first, in the first syllable, that means there is the most stress. But if it is in the second, if you see in the second one, the stress is on the second syllable, and if you see the bigger one, the biggest thing, the biggest dot, in the third, that means the stress is on the third syllable. Yeah. Şimdi, stress, that what do we understand? Let's look at the example. Beautiful, beautiful, the first syllable. Okay, romantic in the second one. And Japanese in the third one. I want you to put these words according to their word stress. And first of all, you should listen.
Unit 6, Exercise 11, Part 1. Beautiful, Japanese, romantic, ambitious, interesting, expensive, magazine, difficult, sociable, wonderful, afternoon, successful, apartment, surprising, customer, religious, understand, important, delicious, yesterday, Mexican.
Need once more? Yeah, once more.
Unit 6,
Yeah.
Exercise 11, Part 1. Beautiful, Japanese, romantic, ambitious, interesting, expensive, magazine, difficult, sociable, wonderful, afternoon, successful, apartment, surprising, customer, religious, understand, important, delicious, yesterday, Mexican.
Okay. Now this time let's check the correct word stress. Hadi bakalım.
Ambitions first.
This is beautiful.
Ambitions.
The first column, let's first column. Beautiful. Next one. Oh, sorry.
Interesting.
Interesting. Bakın, there are three syllables. There are three syllables. 3 hece var burada. Evet. Devam. Beautiful.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Surprising. Difficult.
Difficult. Sırayla gitti galiba bu. Sırayla.
Successful.
Sociable.
Sociable.
Sociable.
Expensive.
Wonderful.
Gidiyor. Bakın şöyle sıradan gidiyor. Sıra sıra. Bu sırada wonderful. Değil mi? Wonderful. Başka? After. Yok, pardon. Customer. Customer.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Mexican.
Mexican. Değil mi? Mexican. Şimdi diğerine bakalım. İkinci hecede.
Romantic.
Romantic.
Magazin.
Sıradan gidelim. Bakalım. Bunu nasıl hissediyorsunuz?
Ambitions.
Bir dakika bakalım. Romantic. Ambitious. Değil mi? Ambitious. Ambitious. Hecede. Interesting dedik. Bunu nasıl? Expensive. Değil mi? Expensive. Expensive.
Magazine.
Magazine. Var mıymış magazine? Yok.
Yok, successful.
Successful. Successful.
Apartman sonunda. Surprising.
Apartment. Evet, devam.
Surprising.
Surprising. Surprising. Değil mi? İkinci hecede yine. Surprising. Customer dedik.
Important.
Delicious. Sonunda.
Religious.
Religious.
Religious. Religious. Bakın religious.
Delicious olur mu?
Delicious. Ya da delicious değil. Important. Bir dakika bakalım. Devam edelim. Bir dakika. Important demiş. Important.
Delicious.
Delicious. Delicious. Delicious. Bakalım. Var mı?
Sonunda.
Yok. Evet.
Geri kalanları zaten.
Geri kalanları buraya yazayım. Okunuşunu tekrar yapalım. Japanese. Japanese son hece. Magazine. Afternoon. Understand. Başka? Aslında delicious burada olması lazım. O da yok. Delicious burada. Bakın burada eksiklik olmuş. Delicious doğru. Delicious. Religious şurada olması lazım ikinci şeyde. Orada cevap anahtarında gözükmüyor. Onu ilave edelim. Evet. Şimdi bunların anlamını biliyor muyuz? Do we know all their meanings? Ambitious. Hırslı. Değil mi? Interesting.
Enteresan.
İlginç.
Enteresan. Expensive.
Pahalı.
Magazine.
Magazin.
Difficult.
Zor.
Sociable.
Sosyal.
Sosyal.
Wonderful.
Çok güzel.
Afternoon.
Öğleden sonra.
Successful.
Başarılı.
Başarılı.
Apartment.
Apartman.
surprising, sürpriz dolu diyoruz. Ya da biz sürpriz party diyoruz. Evet, sürpriz. Customer,
Müşteri.
religious,
Dini.
dini, understand,
Anlamak, anlaşılır.
important,
Önemli.
delicious,
Lezzetli.
yesterday,
Dün.
and Mexican,
Meksikalı.
diyoruz. Şimdi listen and practice saying the sentences. Hem dinleyelim hem tekrarlayalım. Her cümleden sonra ben durduracağım. Siz tekrarlayacaksınız. Evet. Buyurun.
Unit 6, Exercise 11, Part 2. 1.
We had a delicious meal in a Japanese restaurant.
We had a delicious meal in a Japanese restaurant.
Delicious. Japanese.
Yeah.
Jennifer didn't understand the religious ceremony.
Jennifer didn't understand the religious ceremony.
Religious.
3.
Christopher has a beautiful apartment in America.
Christopher has a big apartment in
America.
4. The President of Portugal is a very important person.
The president
of Portugal is a very important person.
5. Jonathan is a successful businessman in Switzerland.
Jonathan
is a successful businessman in Switzerland.
Successful.
6. Patricia is a journalist for a Mexican magazine.
Patricia
is a journalist for a Mexican magazine.
Mexican magazine. Çok güzel. Evet. You are very successful students in this class.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much.
Okay. It's your homework on page 45. Page 45 on workbook. Just for fun. Science adjectives part will be your homework. Okay. Here it is. This part, I will I will send a picture of this this page to you on WhatsApp. Science just for fun, and here adjectives. Next week, what we are going to do is I'm going to do everyday English, and also you can do listen and complete the conversation. Everyday English part will be your homework. Listen and complete the conversation part. In exercise 2, there are dialogues, conversations. You can use the tape scripts. At the end of the book, you can find tape script 6.11. You can do it accordingly. And that's it, your homework. Right here, your homework. Here. Use the tape script at the end of the page, your book, page, I don't know which page, but
is it 89, my teacher?
53.
53.
53.
Evet, 53.
Scripts is on the 88.
On page 126. 126. What's on? Değil mi? What's on? Şimdi next week, before checking your homework, I'm going to start with the new unit. New unit.
Yes.
Yeni üniteye başlayayım. Yedinci ünite biraz önemli bir yapıyı veriyor. Present perfect tense, belki duymuşsunuzdur. Bu önce ödevi kontrol etmeyeceğim. Kafamız salimken, daha yorgun değilken bunu vermek istiyorum, bu şeyi. Dolayısıyla bu bizim şeyimizde olmayan, bizim Türkçemizde olmayan bir zaman. Present perfect. Geçmişle bugünü bağlayan bir yapı. Mesela ben yedim, yemeğimi yedim diyoruz, tamam mı? Yemek yedim. Ama bu yemek yedim, biz Türkçe'de ne diyoruz? I ate my dinner. İşte akşam yemeğimi yedim. I ate my dinner dediğim zaman burada past simple kullandığımızda biz ne yapıyorduk? Geçmişte belirli bir zamandan bahsediyoruz, değil mi? I ate my dinner last night kullanmamız gerekiyor. Ama ben eğer yemeği yedim, karnım tok anlamını vereceksem, yani geçmişte yaptığım bir eylem bitmiş ama sonucu bugünü ilgilendiriyor. Karnım tok. Yemişim, karnım tok. I have eaten my dinner diyorum. Yani orada bir present perfect bir yapı kullanıyorum. Bu yapıyı nasıl kullandığımızı göreceğiz. Bu değişik bir yapı. Biraz başlangıçta zor gibi gelebilir ama daha sonra verdiği mesajı anlar isek eğer çok kolay. Genelde Amerika'da çok fazla kullanılmıyor. Genelde past simple'ı kullanıyorlar, gidiyorlar adamlar. Past simple daha kolaylarına geliyor. Ama aradaki farkı gene İngilizce öğrenirken bilmemiz gerekiyor. Tekrar hepinize çok teşekkür ediyorum. Thank you.
Teşekkür ediyoruz.
Teşekkürler.
İyi akşamlar. Teşekkürler.
Sağ olun.
Bye bye.
Sağ olun.